Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason
and Kelly, or not Kelly,
Erik. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Erik,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? It's Steve with App Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Erik?
And Kelly.
And this week we watched Beverly Hills Ninja, directed by Dennis Duggan and written by Mark Feldberg. My voice decided to get all... written by Mark Feldberg and Mitchell Klebanoff. Starring Chris Farley, Nicolette Sheridan, and Robin Shue. IMDb synopsis. A man tries to rescue a woman with a little help from his half-brother. So what'd you guys think?
Well, it's always fun to see Chris Farley and his, antics.
Yeah.
He's a very swift ninja.
I mean, it definitely gave him the opportunity to do his goofball, rolling around, breaking shit thing. So,
Yeah.
it was just really made for him to just fuck around, I guess. Probably be high off his ass too the whole time.
I'm sure he was. I mean, he's so fucking funny,
Yeah.
you know. I think my favorite. I really like the setup and then deliver bits, like the the beginning when he's doing the bow staff training, and then he just keeps hitting Gobey over the back with it.
Yeah.
It's that every time it makes me laugh when he's like a full grown man and he's just like wham, you know. And then the antics where he's floating around in the astral plane.
Every time he gets there, he just flies past it.
Yeah, he's just like, "Whoa." Reminds me of Powdered Toast Man flying,
Yeah.
where he'd just be flying in some weird ass angle.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's a fun watch.
I'm a big fan. And then fucking Chris Rock. It's so weird to see those two together.
Yeah, and I totally forgot Chris Rock was in this fucking movie. You mentioned him last time, or when we talked about this last, and I'm like, what? I fucking totally forgot. He's a fucking big part of this movie too. Totally forgot it though.
Yeah.
He's
the little known black ninja.
Yeah, chasing the chicken half the time. Fucking trying to learn all kinds of stuff. It was just fucking great. Like, that he didn't. There had to be a point sometime in there where he definitely didn't believe Chris Farley was the fucking white ninja or whatever. He just wanted to hang out with somebody, I think. Somebody who seemed to appreciate him because dude was such a fuck up all the time.
Yeah.
So, but it was fun. It was, and then, what was his brother's name's Gobey? Was that what it was?
Gobey, yeah.
Yeah. Just him fucking coming in every fucking moment and just Mr. Magooing Farley through everything. It's fucking great.
Yeah, I love that shit. And then Chris Farley just like jackhammering him.
Yeah.
I mean, he hits him with so much shit.
Oh man.
And Gobey's just like, okay, I guess I can deal with this too. Fucking. But anyways, I really like that stuff. Like the scene where he's gonna pick up the pot with his arms to brand himself.
Yeah.
And he's just like, owie, 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 owie. He just
Spills
dumps
it all over everybody.
Dumps boiling water on everybody.
Yeah.
And it's like they have it set up like that too. Instead of being it the other way around.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, I got an idea. Let's have some idiot with boiling water above everyone else.
Fucking burning
Which
the
is funny.
scrolls.
Oh yeah.
I
And
wonder,
then the joke scroll.
yeah. I wonder if Farley would have been Kung Fu Panda if he was still alive when Kung Fu Panda came out, because it was very much reminded me of that kind of shit when he's first learning stuff. I mean, Jack Black does a great job with it, and I think you know, it's definitely his role, but Like, I wonder if, like, or at least come in there somewhere. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing Farley come in somewhere, just fucking stuff up as some other fucking panda there. And
Oh, if he was still alive, I guarantee you he would be like the Kung Fu Panda 2 would have been Jack Black's like brother or uncle or something. Like they would have just done whatever they did with Panda 2. They would have had him be the new guy, and then you would have just seen Beverly Hills Ninja but animated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like in his time that he was alive, like there wasn't a lot of movies that were animated that I think, other than like Disney, of course. Like there wasn't like DreamWorks, there wasn't, I don't know, other things. Like, is that right? Am I right? And like it wasn't like a big like actor thing. Like
I feel like if there was, they were very much like I want to say book on tapes, but they're like direct to DVD or direct to VHS kinds of things, like from the other companies. I don't really think there were any. I'm sure we're missing something, but
I
feel
think
like
Toy Story was out when he was alive. I mean, they were doing. He was actually
very close, I'd say.
He has like he recorded like at least half of Shrek's lines, and then he died.
True.
So he was gonna be Shrek, and then Mike Myers came in and changed it to an Irish accent and all that.
Scottish,
that's what it was. Yeah. So I think.
Well, see now, everybody, after we've seen the Snyder cut, we need to campaign to see the Farley cut of Shrek and see what it was. Because they did, they did most of the movie with him.
Yeah, it's just not done.
And we get Farley's brother in to fill in for the other parts that he didn't record, and you're all good. I don't know. If he doesn't exactly sound like Chris Farley. He just looks like Chris Farley.
No.
So
that's right. Yeah.
But still, he can figure it out.
I mean, I don't know who could do a good Chris Farley impersonation, but I feel like somebody should be able to. David Spade doing it.
I mean, you could throw Will Sasso in there, man. He did a pretty good job.
You probably could, yeah. Will Sasso's actually pretty funny.
He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he does a good job with impersonations. I honestly just would like to see him as Jesse Ventura and everything.
That would be fucking great.
You would.
I would watch every show he was in. If he did a podcast as Jesse Ventura and that's all he did, I would watch that podcast every day. Especially if there was like political commentary and he went like whole hog, I'm going to sound like Jesse Ventura. It would be awesome.
Well, I think this is so what is it? It's I know Rooster Teeth's doing it. With a couple of their podcasts, they're doing things like there's one called it's Good Morning from Hell, I think. And basically it's Blaine and Chris, and Blaine is playing like Satan's brother or some shit like that. And he just does the whole podcast as this character. So there's like, they definitely could just do, because it's fucking hilarious. And somebody like Will Sasso could fucking nail it, especially if he was playing one of his characters. Fucking, he's great as Jesse Ventura on, when he does his shit. So he could definitely pull it off and just bring guests on, maybe other actors fucking playing other celebrities. Like they're, what is it? Doing impressions of other celebrities. It doesn't matter how good or bad they are. Just fucking do it. It'd be fucking great. So
that would be awesome. I would love that. So, I mean, some people's celebrities are better than the actual, like impersonations are better than the actual celebrity.
Yeah.
Like Christopher Walken is kind of not annoying, but like boring. He doesn't say anything very interesting, but he says it in an interesting way. So like, I've heard like Jay Moore say like really funny shit with his accent. I'm like, he should just do all of Christopher Walken's talking from now on. It's just on.
Anytime there's an
like Conan O'Brien
interview or anything like that, just have him do that. Yeah.
He's just like, I'm gonna have this other guy talk for me and then proceed. And then it's just like you hear about him finger popping somebody's asshole or something, and you're like, he's like, what am I even saying?
Sasso is gonna be in the next Three Stooges movie that's apparently gonna come out. They're gonna make another one of those.
The other one wasn't that bad. I mean, it's kind of like from a different era at this point. So it'd be kind of like watching one of those old spaghetti westerns, but then somebody makes a new one.
Well, I
Where you're
mean,
like,
this is the sequel
know.
to the one that they made in 2012.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
That one wasn't terrible, was what I was saying, but it's still weird, watching something that's like old.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know how to describe it, I guess. It's like, I don't know though. If you watch like a Stan, if you watch like a 1990s or 80s action movie,
Yeah.
they're pretty good.
Yeah.
And then there's lots of action movies now where you're like, what are they even doing?
You're talking to the guy that most of my movies have been fucking from that era with, action movie shit, man. So, yeah. Of course I fucking love those movies. Schwarzenegger, fucking Stallone, all those things.
Yeah, it's like Commando. Are you going to watch Commando? Or this is the problem. I can't even think of an action movie from like the last 10 years that I've been like, okay, John Wick is a great example of a great movie, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, actually, Kelly and I just watched that Nobody movie. That was pretty good.
Was it?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, it was very good.
Bob Odenkirk movie.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's a lot of just like, where you see it and you're like, oh, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, and they're pretty forgettable. They're not ones that you're gonna you remember 10 years down the line, like we still remember, fucking 20, almost 30 years down the line for some of these action movies and stuff. So
fucking Running Man was a goddamn masterpiece.
Fucking amazing. Love that movie.
I love that movie. And then the other one, oh my god, it's the Mars one.
Oh, Total Recall.
That's the name of it. Yeah.
And then they remake these movies, and then they remake these movies, and they're not very good. Like, I can't even remember the fucking, like we just said, I can't even remember the fucking remake, and I definitely watched the Total Recall remake. Can't remember it.
Yeah, it had Colin Farrell in it, who's clearly like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean,
totally like that, so
clearly, like they're the same guy.
When I think of Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think Colin Farrell is a young Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like, wow, he is definitely Arnold Schwarzenegger's kid or something, or like, stepson. And then I don't even know what to say. I mean, I watched like 20 minutes of it and was like, this is trash. It's one of the few movies I've ever deleted where I was like, I never want to see this again. This is shit.
And then we watch things like the new Die Hard movies where they're just continuing, but they're trying to replace him with, Mr. Nobody fucking remembers this dude on anything, Jai Courtney, and it doesn't work. So just fucking either stop making them or just let Bruce Willis be Bruce Willis and continue making these things. So, and I didn't, like, he did the Death Wish, I think, and I didn't think it was too bad. I don't remember watching the original, though. I need to watch the original to kind of compare. So
who was in Death Wish?
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis was.
Because the original, I'm pretty sure, is Charles Bronson.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
All of those, I've seen a lot of them. Be prepared for like some of the most brutal rape scenes that you're ever gonna see, because that's all I remember.
I may not want to watch it then. I'm not.
Yeah, it's like so. This is what you do: you turn the movie on, you wait till there's a lady in a spot where she's by herself, and then you just fast forward it a little ways.
Yeah,
and then you don't have to watch it. It's like the beginning of Up. You're like, well, what's this? Oh no! Fuck! Fast forward. Skip. All right, chapter 3, killing time.
I wish they still had chapter selections on fucking movies like they did on DVDs, where you could just jump to the next chapter. Be a lot easier to fucking do these things, but I guess that would cost more to fucking get somebody in there to separate shit out or whatever. But whatever.
How?
Just do it? I don't know. I'm just guessing their dumb reason why they stopped doing that when they started streaming. Right. So, because I mean, you could do that on YouTube videos. It's like you're able to separate your video into chapters and just you hit the jump forward button. So it's like, why the fuck can't you guys do it on fucking streaming services? It'd be amazing to be able to do again. Because then there'd be parts like that Like
Well,
there's
like if I have a DVD that I rip, you can separate. You can have still end up with chapter information.
yeah, so it's like it's still encoded in the fucking thing. So come on, guys.
Yeah.
Because there's a horror movie that I've watched that it was pretty good, but there's a whole scene in that I just can't watch. I just can't do it. It's too fucking graphic, and I'm like, nope, can't do this. And I can't watch the movie again. I can't even remember which one it was, but it's a fucked up scene. But the end of it is pretty satisfying of the whole movie. So I just can't do it anymore. So yeah, I may never watch the old Death Wish then, or any of those kinds of movies from Bronson, if that's what
I'll just get
most
the
of his things are. So
well, there's that's what they want to do is they wanted it back then. I mean, honestly, I seen it when I was like 10.
mhm.
So I do remember that actually I don't think it was probably that bad.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing that movie where the dude rapes the other dude. Pulp
Deliverance.
Fiction.
Oh,
No, Pulp Fiction, and Pulp Fiction was way worse.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
I can't remember because all I know is we were watching Deliverance together, and you're like, "I'm out." So I don't.
Yeah, I don't want to see that guy get banged in the ass. I didn't like it in Pulp Fiction. That's why I left. I was like, I don't know what this is going to entail, and I don't want to see that shit.
Right.
I mean, I at least with I will never forget that. Like we got the Pulp Fiction movie, and I don't know how old I was. I wasn't very old. And then all of a sudden there's just some guy pumping this other guy against his will, and I was like, okay, I don't want to see this. I hope this guy dies. And spoiler alert, he does die, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
I think he gets chopped up with a samurai sword.
Good.
And I
Way
was
to do
like,
it.
that's what dude rapers, well, any rapers should get.
Yeah.
Although I do think like kid rapers should probably get like lowered into a wood chipper really slow.
Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah, and then it should be broadcast. That way
Yeah,
everybody
to make sure
would
everybody
be
knows
like,
this is what happens.
yeah,
to
it's
you
like
if you're a
this
fucking
guy-
sick fuck.
yeah, this guy was doing this god awful shit, ruining somebody's life. And when we're talking like 2 hours to get mulched.
Yeah, you just have to know for sure he did though.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
oh,
rough
dang
one.
it, Chuck. Sorry. Now you're ground.
Oh shit. This is the wrong fucking guy.
Did you name him Chuck also?
Yes.
God damn it.
I knew what I was doing.
Ah, fuck.
That's funny. Nice, Kelly.
You just now got it.
That might have been the cleverest pun you've ever done.
It was fucking great.
Wow. Okay.
That was pretty good. Yeah, so what were we talking? Oh, the Beverly Hills Ninja.
Everybody
Go
in
ahead.
this, like, around Haru has to be the toughest motherfucker. Because it's not just Gobe getting fucking slammed with, the fucking bow staff or whatever. Like, when they started learning swords, everybody else is, like, in full fucking armor or some shit when he's around. Because there's no fucking way he didn't kill somebody if they weren't.
You know that basically they're like, we are going to learn swords today.
Yeah.
And Gobe hands his sword to the guy, and he's like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
No.
You're dealing with Haru. And
Yeah.
the sensei's like, okay. I tell you, I will tell you one thing. If they're interested in remaking Beverly Hills Ninja and doing their typical thing where they change the gender of the person, I know the perfect person to play Lady Haru.
Melissa McCarthy?
No, Kelly Anderson.
Okay.
She would
Yeah.
destroy this shit.
What?
I have been hit inadvertently by her so many. I am like Gobe. I'm just happy we're not trying to train to be ninjas.
Hey, I would be a really good ninja. You don't know this.
You would definitely be way better at the investigation part. But
Yes.
as far as all of the not hitting people on accident part, like the scene
I
with
would just-
the mirrors, 100%, that's a you thing.
I would do that on purpose, yo.
That's what she would say when she accidentally did it.
Mm-hmm. No, I would just space out a little bit more so I wouldn't be so close to people.
Yeah, you'd probably be really good at the meditation thing.
Maybe.
Melissa McCarthy would be funny though.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
I
she
feel
could
like
pull the physical comedy.
She
She's not as physical as he is. Although she went pretty hard on fucking in that Thunder Force movie.
and she also did. She did do a Chris Farley. Oh God, what's the character's name? I'm having a brain fart. Down by the River guy on the SNL tribute to him or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, she did that like fucking nailed it.
Nice. Yeah, she could do it. She'd be fucking great.
I think they just need to
Matt
get her
Foley.
some cocaine.
There you go. No, we don't need to give her cocaine. That'll
No.
end her faster too, and we don't need that. All right.
She's
we don't
past
need
the age of 33 and she's not a man. That's the curse. If you're a super funny male comedian, you die at 33. I think she's like 34.
She's not 34. She's not younger than me.
Oh, she definitely is.
Fudge you.
That's hilarious. Anyways, it would be funny though to see her do that. I just think Kelly would be really funny because she would just be hilarious. The awkward stuff would be funny. Anyways,
she's 51.
Oh my God. What?
Yeah.
50 what?
She's 51.
What?
In IMDb, she was born in 1970.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, crazy, right?
Yeah.
So, did you know there was a sequel to this movie that almost got made?
With who?
David Hasselhoff.
Oh my goodness.
Are you
Did
joking?
not say that.
I'm not joking at all.
I mean, Will Sasso would have been fine.
Yeah.
For that matter, you just get Steven Seagal drunk enough and he would be great too. You know?
No, he's got to be the bad guy. Make him the bad guy and make Will Sasso the fucking Beverly Hills Ninja. And
oh my God.
that would be
I thought of something
great.
Okay, imagine this. Steven Seagal doing all the physical stuff
Mhm.
and then dubbing in somebody else's voice for him. That would be hilarious. You know, you could do any voice you wanted to. Oh my God. That would be so great. Because then you could get somebody who's like Haru, you know, where he's sincere and, you know, just a little bit of a goofball. So, anyways, that shit would be really funny.
I guess it went to court. It never went anywhere, but
Oh, it went to court.
yeah. There's some I guess some rights issues what's that called? Sony bought the rights to it, I think it looks like. And wasn't this guy the guy who wrote it? Yeah, Mitchell Babinoff. He was trying to get it made and it didn't I don't know, there's some lawsuit shit in it, but yeah. I'm glad it didn't happen because fucking David Hasselhoff, come on. I don't think it would have been very good, especially with him being the fucking Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah, it don't make any sense.
Maybe the bad guy. Give him the bad guy, but
yeah,
I don't need him as the hero. So, yeah.
That shit's fucking funny. Beverly. I kind of want to see the Irish Ninja and then just get Conor McGregor to do it.
Would it be very funny though? Or would it just be him beating the fuck out of people?
He's pretty funny actually, as long as he can shit talk the other people while he's being a ninja. Because I don't know what it is, but hearing people shit talk in an Irish accent is the bomb. It makes it. You know, it'd be really cool actually. There's no way he would ever do it. Would be to do that thing where they can change how big people are, and then make him this is very insensitive, but a leprechaun, and then have him beating the shit out of people, and they could call it Leprechaun Ninja. Oh yeah,
Man.
that would be if they did it right. That could be great.
He hasn't really acted in anything like everything he's done.
I've
is video games
seen
and
some of his
USC
stuff.
and
He doesn't need to act. He just needs to play himself. He's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, but that
It's
I mean,
pretty funny
if you're
stuff.
trying to get him to deliver lines, it's not going to sound right. I've heard plenty of people that don't have the ability to act, but are funny out and about.
Yeah.
You know, if they can't act, then it just really comes off fucking stilted and sounds real fucked up. It'd be fine for like a B movie or something like that, but and who knows? He may be able to act. He just doesn't have any credits behind that. So, you know.
I'm pretty sure he could. I think most of what he's doing is a character thing that he's doing.
Yeah,
He's
but like
trying
okay,
to kind of be
the thing
bad
is
guy.
you do that in professional wrestling, but there are very few professional wrestlers that are actually good actors. So I
What are you
mean, and
talking
they're
about? Two
acting
of our
constantly.
finest actors that are currently working are WW or the wrestling stars.
I assume you're talking about The Rock and Dave Batista, or are you talking
And
about
John
Cena?
Cena.
Okay, yeah,
There's three of them.
yeah.
Three of them. Plus you got David Arquette. That guy can act. And he's fantastic in things.
David Arquette.
David Arquette. I mean, he was
Yeah.
in Ready to Rumble.
What?
And I'm sure they had him on WWE at some
Dude,
point.
he's wrestling all the time.
Oh man.
What in the F are you
Yeah.
talking about, bro?
I mean, that's four people. Hulk Hogan wasn't that bad.
No, Hulk Hogan was bad.
He did
Hulk
okay.
Hogan was bad. He was a
Yeah,
bad
Okay,
actor.
he was okay in the things that were made for him, like in Rocky. He was great in Rocky.
But like Suburban Commando.
And then look at Andre the
fucking-
Giant. Andre
the
buddy,
Giant was
what?
amazing in fucking in Princess Bride,
Everything
right?
he ever did. Okay.
But for the most part, there are quite a few professional wrestlers that are not good actors, all right? It just doesn't work. Even when they're on fucking stage doing their fucking promos, they're still bad. It's enjoyable to watch because you're waiting for it to be bad.
Triple H was in something and was all right. Goldberg was in something and he was all right. I think you're wrong on this. I think most of them are superstars.
I don't think so.
They're just not getting the opportunity to
They're-
act.
They're not great. I think they're pretty bad. Steve Austin is not great. What was that guy that was in?
Steve, no, I was thinking of Steve Austin. Steve Austin was great in the Expendables.
No, he wasn't.
Hi.
Yeah, he
Hi.
was. He was so scary.
And there was another guy that was in the Expendables, that's a professional wrestler. That wasn't good either.
Goldberg?
Was he in that?
Stanley, cool your jets, bro.
I'm just saying, the characters these people play in these fighting things don't necessarily mean they're going to be good at acting, even in an action movie. It doesn't always go.
Yeah,
Couture.
you mean
Couture is the other one. I was
Oh,
thinking of.
right. There you go.
Couture, so.
Yeah.
It
you
wasn't
definitely need
terrible.
more-
Nah, it wasn't
you
good.
need more than just muscles to be an action star.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, I think he would be fine because he's a charismatic guy already. Okay? So, and he has an Irish accent. People get away with a lot of stuff for that.
All I'm saying is give him a chance. I'll say give him a chance. It's fine. I just don't know if he's going to be very good. I'm actually surprised he hasn't done anything else, but maybe it's because he's still active in UFC and stuff. So,
Yeah.
I don't exactly have the time to.
I think he's too busy, making money and getting in fistfights in bars to do anything. He's like, "Hey, old guy," and the old guy's like, "Oh, you're that guy. Oh, you're a dick." And then he punches him in the face. And could you imagine being a fighting star and not knocking somebody out in a bar? I mean, that'd be pretty embarrassing.
Like just walking in there and just knocking somebody out, or because somebody's like, "Oh, I can take that guy on because he's fucking in the UFC," and then you just got to put him down just because it's like, "Fuck, I just want to get done with this."
Well,
like that,
no, what
or
I'm
just going in
saying
there
is
being
if
an asshole
you're-
and going,
okay,
"I'm going
so
to
this
punch
is
this
what
guy because
happened in
I'm a
thing.
big guy."
okay, he's not very big for one thing, but what I'm saying is he's at the bar and this other guy starts shit talking him. Okay, so if you're gonna punch the other guy, okay, that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna punch the other guy, you better knock him out.
That's what I was asking. Whether
Or
or
at
not
least-
it was
or at
like
least knock
him
him
just
down, yeah.
being an asshole and going in
The
and
guy
fighting.
just stood there. Yeah. He went in there and the guy started giving him shit
Okay,
and he
okay,
decided, hey, I'm
yeah.
tough. I'm going to hit this guy. And the guy didn't even like stumble.
Okay,
It was like,
that was
that's
my question.
fucking pathetic. That was a pathetic hit, bro.
Maybe it's like fucking Spider-Man, you know? You got way too much strength for it. You don't want to kill a motherfucker, so you don't put it all in there.
That could be. I don't think that was the case, though. He doesn't appear to have that kind of restraint. So he's just a knucklehead, but he is funny to watch when he's having a bunch of shit to say.
Yeah.
So anyways, as far as that goes, yeah, I can't remember what I was saying, but yeah, I like this movie a lot. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nicolette Sheridan was pretty entertaining, especially when I was a kid. You know, and then I really appreciated how he was just like the guy's like, oh, her name is Allison Page, and he's like, no, she would never lie to me. She's as beautiful as a dove.
Yeah.
And then he's
Apparently,
like,
I'm the only one that she's told is her name is Sally Jones.
yeah, which is like Gobey, they like have the thing happen like 2 seconds before, and Gobey's like, hello, I have a real name.
Yeah.
And he did not, because he's a goober. And he lit the hilarious joke one on fire too. The joke scroll.
The joke scroll.
Do you think they have any of those?
Joke scrolls?
Yeah,
In like
like
fucking,
anywhere.
Like temples and stuff, or just
No, just somewhere at all ever.
I'm sure there are jokes written on some scroll somewhere.
Yeah.
There's
I
probably
really hope there's a cave painting somewhere where it's like some kind of a funny, scene where like somebody trips and then falls in some poop or something and nobody's really realized it yet.
I'll bet you there's a dick joke written on some fucking Egyptian wall in hieroglyphics that they like have been trying to fucking decipher forever and just can't figure it out. It just needs somebody in there that can appreciate a dick joke, and they don't have anybody there yet.
Ancient aliens, the pyramids.
Yeah.
The hieroglyphics on the pyramid show a guy with a huge wiener. Does the pyramid give you giant wiener powers?
What?
Alien.
And then it shows like a ray coming down and the same graphic they use every episode. And then, but there's like a guy with a huge wiener in there. Stan.
Dan is all up for
He's
it.
got that BDE.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's great.
You should have seen my
Good job,
hand gesture
Taylor.
when I did that too.
What a ham.
Oh fuck.
Are you a ham, Stanley? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, sorry. I just was thinking about that dude with the giant hair.
Oh fuck, whatever. Yeah, I can't even remember his name, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
George Tsoukalos or something. I can't say
Yeah.
his last name. BDE, is that what you're saying? Uh-huh. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, fucking. Did you guys like the part with the palm tree?
Oh yeah,
Chris-
like a
Chris Rock
boomerang
trying
thing.
to slingshot himself in or whatever, catapult himself
Oh
in.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Not boomerang. What was I thinking?
God, it was so scary. I've seen trees do that shit and they always break. And I'm like, man, Chris Farley's so fat. He's gonna break that fucking tree. And then when Chris Rock got on there, I'm like, Chris Farley is so fat. He definitely broke that tree.
Oh man. There's a scene in that Bollywood movie I was gonna have you guys watch that they use a fucking palm tree as a catapult and like catapult like a fucking like 4 or 5 soldiers in a row like off of it, and they like come in with like a big shield ball and just land and like explode into a dudes and annihilate the fucking other side, and it's fucking ridiculous.
What the
And it made me
fuck?
think of that when I watched this.
I was watching action movies in America and then action movies in India, some kind of like a meme thing. Anyways, there's this dude driving his car and he does like the turn real like a 90-degree turn, but then the car starts flipping and he punches the asphalt and then makes it flip over something.
Is that the guy with the sunglasses and he's got like
Yeah.
lighter clothes?
I
That
think
guy's
so,
fucking
yeah.
amazing. Those
I was
movies
like,
are fucking great.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah. It's fucking great, man.
So yeah, now I can't think of what I was saying. Dang it. My kid made me laugh with that, and then Kelly's joke.
Yeah.
So
It happens.
yeah, I don't know those shows. It's still too bad. I would have liked to see Chris I still think I've had this thought that Chris Farley probably would have been like Robin Williams if he, didn't die how he did.
Oh yeah, probably.
Everybody said that he'd just like try and make everyone else laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was funny. David Spade had some funny stories. I guess they would play pranks on each other during the Tommy Boy thing. So that scene where he's laying there and then David Spade's pretending like he's a maid gonna jerk him off. They added that to the movie after everybody was laughing that David Spade could get him pissed off every fucking day doing that. Every day he would piss him off doing that. And I'm like, oh my God. So my uncle was like that sometimes when you woke him up. And there's a lot of stuff my Uncle Ole could have done as Chris Farley. I can tell you that much. So that would have been pretty entertaining. Yeah.
Movies do like that. This is one of his last movies.
Yeah, the next one was his last one, the one with
Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
the
that
last. That was the last one he was credited in. Was Almost Heroes. Apparently, he was credited.
Yeah.
Or he was uncredited in Dirty Work. 8.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Norm Macdonald.
That's a big old chop in there, I think. Didn't he?
Yeah.
I wish somebody would have just got a hold of him and straightened him out. Get him to. Then again, he wouldn't have been Chris Farley if he was like that.
But that would have been fine. He'd have still been alive. They would have, if he could have still been alive. We talked about this before. A long time ago. We've talked about this where, he may not have been the same fucking goofball, higher energy dude, but he still would have been alive, and I think that would have been better off. We would have,
Especially if everybody would have been like appreciating his work, and then he just like quit. I mean, look at Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy nailed that.
Yeah.
Except for like the 4 or 5 bad movies he did before he quit. If he would have just quit before that, but I guess Eddie Murphy has like 17 kids or something.
So he's got to get out there and do something.
Has a lot.
Yeah, I don't even know how much I'm exaggerating there, but it's not by very much. Apparently Eddie Murphy was like, he was not a big fan of condoms. There you go. I added 10.
now this thing says 10. Okay. I don't know.
He just had 3 just now.
He has 7 to 10 kids.
Whoa. Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if he would have cleaned up and all that stuff, he might have maybe gone dark for a while trying to get his shit together. But if he's still fucking funny. He's a funny dude. Yeah. So I think he could have come back. He just wouldn't have been that high energy thing, and it would have been fine. So Like I said, he was.
Fuck,
still
I
alive,
didn't mind
so.
him as the dim-witted guy going. You remember that time?
Yeah, yeah.
That was awesome.
Oh, I know.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah.
I don't know exactly what he would do, but I think they could have figured something out.
Yeah.
You know, like he could have done. They could have done a great Uncle Buck movie with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because he never came off like creepy or any of that ever.
No.
You know, so like he definitely because like I had an uncle that was a lot like Chris Farley, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you what, if you could make a hilarious movie out of some of that. I mean, my brothers and I were cutting firewood with my uncle, and he ripped the bumper off the back of my grandpa's truck by tying a cable to a log to pull it out, and then he got like a 300-foot head start and hit the end of this cable and just blew the bumper off the back of my grandpa's truck. And then he just stops and he goes, "Well, that's it for the day. I think we've had enough for the day. How about you boys?" And we literally drove out, cut a tree down, and then ripped the bumper off. And that's all we did that day. And he was just like, "All right, that's enough of that shit." It actually was really funny because he got out of the truck and he looked at me and goes, "Erik, what'd you do?" And I was like, and he's like, "You didn't tell me not to tie it off there," because I was telling, and he knew how my dad was.
Yeah.
So he was being funny, giving me my dad's routine, which is, "Why did you tie that off there? Even though I did it." So, but eventually we did get the log out, so that's good. We did manage to kill that tree. That's the important part of the story.
Yep.
Another time, we were driving in downtown Forestville at approximately 78 miles an hour. And yeah, it's about a 35 mile an hour thing there. And he thought it was really cool. And I did too. I'm not going to lie.
Stan thought it was funny too.
I
Yeah,
can.
he did. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Wow.
You're such a ham, kid.
He's a
Yeah.
big ham.
Did you guys like have some of those fucking mushrooms in the house or something like that? Those laughing mushrooms they give to Will Sasso?
This is just how he is. This is pretty much how he is most of the time.
You go around and fucking ham it up, huh?
I swear to God, he can hear it.
I know.
You little goofball. You want to sit over here? All right, come here. Yeah, so I mean, this is probably one of my favorite movies. I know that for a fact you could, never make this movie nowadays
Yeah.
because the crybabies and the dummies would all be out there talking about some ism or another ism, and then of course, I think anybody who the group of people who'd probably be offended by it would be like, "We don't give a shit. This is funny."
Yeah.
Hi.
So, oh man. Anyways, that's pretty funny stuff.
Yeah.
I like the end where he's dragging the dude with the wheelchair.
Yeah, yeah. One of my favorite parts of this movie is when he leaves his shoes out there and that fucking the custodian comes by and takes them every time. He's like, "Who the fuck is leaving these shoes out here?" And then Haru later on is like, "Who keeps stealing my shoes?"
Yeah.
It's just fucking great. Oh man, because it's just like it's something super small, nothing super serious about. It doesn't even connect to anything in the fucking movie, but just that little bit is just fucking funny to me. Oh man.
Yeah.
When they sneak into the fucking house and Gobe's got the fucking rope like wrapped around the dog, and then Haru throws the grappling hook up and hooks Gobe's leg. That guy is fucking strong if he's carrying fucking Chris Farley up the fucking house. Like
No
that.
shit.
With just his leg.
Yeah.
Popping that fucker out of the socket. So,
Oof.
yeah.
Well, he is a ninja. He's probably in pretty good shape.
You'd hope so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much Chris Farley weighs, but it's probably what I weigh, which is a
Yeah.
lot. Holy shit. I would not want to have me pulling on my own leg. That's a lot of weight.
About 296 pounds.
Well, he's 30 pounds heavier than me.
That was at the time of his death, so. It wasn't too long after this.
How tall
Yeah.
was he?
5'8".
Oh. Why do I always think he's so much bigger than that?
He's got such a big personality. I
personality?
think he just fucking fills the thing when he's out there. It might also be he films with a lot of shorter people. I don't know. I mean, Will Sasso's a tall motherfucker, and Will Sasso was tall as fuck in this movie, so.
Will Sasso.
Yeah. But he films with like David Spade all the time. And I think David Spade's fucking short as hell, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Plus, I mean, it's all about camera angle,
Yeah.
I mean, if we ever do a big Hollywood production, I'm going to insist that all the film people are all 5 foot or less.
No.
That way, all appear to be a giant.
Oh, so you're gonna fucking Tom
Yeah.
Cruise this, and
Yeah.
if you're not standing on a box, they've got to film you from below to make sure you're tall.
I do not want to be.
Everybody.
I don't want to be filmed from that angle.
It's gonna have to be forced perspective with that, Kelly. You're just gonna have it'll be
Oh.
like The Hobbit, so you'll have to be further back.
We're just gonna have somebody dig a channel wherever Kelly walks, and then so she can get the nice angle,
Yeah.
and then I'll have the 5 foot tall guy following me around, so I look like I'm a giant.
Oh man.
That's a great idea. I like that plan, Kelly.
Yeah. Okay.
That way, it would be really funny to see the bloopers of that movie where you just see me falling in the hole and Kelly falling out of it.
Oh man, it's just gonna be a film of you guys standing still because neither one of you can fucking walk anywhere. You keep tripping over the hole or into the hole or whatever. So, or off your fucking soapbox.
I'd be okay for a while. I just have to have a couple of guys who are just constantly shuffling the boxes.
Yeah.
That way, I can walk. Then I can yell at them. Of course, I wasn't going to put my foot there. See, then no matter what I'm doing, it's their fault.
You're gonna have some giant platform shoes.
Hell yeah.
Just get longer
Wait.
pants to cover it up.
You could probably just staple some soap boxes to my shoes.
They might be a little loud, but yeah, probably could.
Clunk, clack, 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 clack.
That's what the sound guy's for,
Look
though.
like
you know?
man. Yeah. The sound guy's like, who the fuck added the sound in? Then he comes over and starts yelling at me. Why the fuck would you have decided this was a good idea?
Just do your fucking job, sound guy.
And then I can look down on him because I'm standing on my soapbox and I can be like, listen here,
Yeah.
buddy. And then I'll find some Christian Bale rant and I'll hit play. Then that guy will know I mean business.
Right. Speaking of Christian Bale, apparently this is his favorite fucking movie. Every time it comes on television, he says he watches it all the way through.
Christian
think-
Bale loves this movie.
Apparently. I don't know why
That
he comes up in the trivia on
Seems
this, but
so weird to
weird.
me.
Weird.
yeah.
Like all I'm seeing is Patrick Bateman banging a hooker, watching himself in the mirror and Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah.
TV's in the
That's
background.
the part you don't see in this movie. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And then he does that like snooty voice in his head, and he's like, he goes, Christopher Farley was tremendous in this film. He's just flexing in the mirror, looking at himself. That's too bad.
Guess Dana Carvey was supposed to be the lead in this one. Say why he wasn't.
I know, because that would not have been as funny.
It wouldn't have been, but it was apparently originally written for him.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just reading off what IMDb says. I don't know how real any of this is. You know, this is just like Wikipedia where you can put whatever the
Oh
fuck you want
yeah.
on here. If I paid for a fucking a membership, I could fucking write whatever the hell I wanted in this page. And it would probably take a while before somebody went through and looked at it and went, wait, what the fuck? Especially some of the movies we watch that are old as fuck and nobody's paying attention to this shit.
Damn.
We could have it on there forever.
Oh my god, I really want to write
Yeah.
IMDb stuff for Spaghetti Man. Oh my god. Because then you could put like I was considered for the role of Spaghetti Man. They don't have any way to prove I wasn't.
Yeah.
Then I could get
Right.
myself on IMDb. Shazam! Then I
mean,
could
if
put
people
that
do-
on my resume.
Yeah, and we're not attached to the things because I'll bet you there's some kind of rule of you can't fucking, write your own fucking shit or some stuff, so you don't have some crazy stuff on there. Because geez, could you imagine if because you could put whatever the fuck you want in there, So I mean, honestly, every movie, I'm sure when somebody writes it, they're like they're thinking of like some super huge movie star. So you could put that in the fucking trivia, and it's probably true. Doesn't matter how fucking B movie this motherfucker is. They're probably like, it'd be really cool is if we could get fucking Ben Affleck to play the main character in this thing. Yeah, why the fuck would we ever be able to do that? I don't know. It'd just be cool to do that. Where you're gonna be in the movie. So I mean, he was considered, right? So
Yeah, that's true.
It's just like when you put based on a true story. You only have to have like the movie. This movie takes place in fucking Tacoma, and now it's based on a true story because it's they based it on a real city. So
I wonder. I'm gonna tell you guys the truth here. So when I seen the preview for Blair Witch Project, okay, for the first 10 minutes after I seen that, I thought, oh my god, they found footage like that. That's amazing.
I mean, that was the whole point of that.
Yeah.
Like that's the beginning of the whole found footage thing.
Yep.
And that's why they use like unknown people. I think they even did like a fucking viral marketing thing where they released like websites and stuff looking for these people and stuff too. So they did everything they can to make people think this shit was real, and it worked. It made it a fucking huge hit. So
Well, I didn't get to see it in the theater, so it didn't work on me. But I remember thinking for like 10 minutes, and then I was like, wait a second, why the fuck would anybody make a big movie? Oh, damn it. I ruined it. Now, Paranormal Activity, I so hope that was real.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't, but I was like, please be real.
Yeah.
That would be the best evidence ever.
Can you imagine if that came out before Blair Witch? Like
Oh
if we
my
weren't
God.
already like accustomed to the found footage thing and Paranormal Activity came out first, where you're actually seeing shit move around and like some weird fucking shit on these videos, there would be no way people wouldn't think that was fucking real until they came out with a second one. So
I mean, the real make believe on that thing is the guy was making money as a day trader.
yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's what the dude's job was. He was a day trader.
Yeah.
You don't remember that, Kelly?
No, I guess not.
Yeah, that's what he did. I mean, that's how he financed all that camera stuff. I mean, he probably had like $10,000 in camera at least.
Yeah, and he bought that brand new house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Alright.
that house wasn't that old though,
No,
or
it
what?
was-
Wasn't that young because wasn't in the prequel? Didn't it turn out they lived there or something?
No, the prequel stuff, it was something to do with the wife and her family, and there were witches and stuff like that.
What am I thinking of where they had stuff in the attic that they left there?
There was a picture in the attic of the girl.
Of her and her
Oh,
sister.
that's all
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think I might have got that other movie, the scary one with the hot older lady.
Conjuring.
No. I can't remember the
Hot older
name of it.
lady.
Damn it. Son of a bitch. It has the boy that plays in Jumanji in it. He was like the son.
The boy that plays in Jumanji.
Hereditary. That's what it was.
Oh,
I haven't watched that movie
Yeah.
yet. I've not watched
What?
it yet. I know.
Yeah.
I was gonna watch it in theaters and never got around to it, and then I still haven't watched
See,
it.
you told me you were going to see it, and then I just assumed you did.
I know.
So
I just
I
never.
spoilered you, and
That's
then
all
I
right.
don't know what to tell you.
No, you
I'm
can
not.
spoil
I'm
anything.
not mad
Just
at you.
shush now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you. It's all right. I mean, it's been out long enough where even if you did, it's on me for not watching it. I would prefer if you didn't continue, but you know.
Yeah.
All right,
sit
so
down, that's
the
it.
movie starts out.
Fade in.
At least he's not completely like
Yeah.
Jason, you know.
Yeah, you don't tell me the plot twist right away.
Yeah.
Turns out he was dead all along.
Son of a
One
bitch.
was her own brother.
Yeah.
It's
I-
off of something I can't remember. Oh my-
Fucking IT crowd. I think that was off the IT crowd, sweetie.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the one where he's trying to watch the movie and the guy keeps fucking up he keeps trying to fuck up the plot.
Yeah, it's like the German or something that wants to eat
Eat moss, yeah.
moss.
All right. What rating did you guys give this?
I gave this movie 4.5 stars.
I give this movie 3.5 stars.
Right, and I gave it 4 stars. Next week's movie, we've got Star Wars week starting up again. So we are on to Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Nice.
That one, we're going to watch the, mostly good prequel movie. It wasn't too bad. I watched it pretty recently. Better than the other ones.
It definitely has some of the better lightsabering in the movies.
Yes.
Which I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, so that is going to be it, guys. And if you guys don't have anything else, we'll end it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you guys like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Heroic Adventure Productions, twitch.tv/TurkeyToPlays, and youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions. You can follow us on Twitter at HAP Gaming. Follow me on Twitter at Turkadur. Follow Eric.
On Twitter at Quick and Severe.
Follow Kelly.
On Twitter at Sugar Snuggles, on TikTok at Mama.Muffins. Go over there and please support me. Like, I don't know, I'm getting shadow banned or something. My views aren't being seen. Okay. And I'm also on Instagram, Muffins08.
Right. And you can also follow Ricky on Immigrant at Lucy92 and Jason on Twitter at Unbelievable1. You can email us at Steve, Eric, Kelly, Jason, and Ricky at hapgaming.com. Each one of those names individually at hapgaming.com. You can also, if you want to sponsor us or anything like that, you can shoot me an email, Steve at hapgaming.com. We'll sell pretty much anything, within reason.
And we have a lady. So we can do ladies' products as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, bring him. I want to try him.
So, yeah, if you guys want to do any of that, all this information is on youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions and twitch.tv/TurkaderPlays. It's in the description on those. So that's going to be it, though. Thanks for watching, everybody. Join us next week as we discuss Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. And next Tuesday, Wednesday, are we going early again, Eric? You want to just kind of make that normal time? Okay.
Yeah.
So next Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to go 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. And is it 6 o'clock or 6:30?
6:30.
6:30. 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. There you go. And we'll be playing some video games. Not sure yet what, but join us then on all those things I said earlier on the stuff on the screen there. And that's going to be it, though. Thanks for watching, everybody. Talk to you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.